know. From World Wrestling Entertainment to All Elite Wrestling, we make the body wrestling with body wrestling belts. Join us for your wrestling fix. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or X. This is the TDS Wrestling Show. The TDS Wrestling Show. We watch wrestling from every era, so join us online and you won't believe it. This is the TDS Wrestling Show. So join us online and you won't believe her. This is the TDS Wrestling Show. Watch the TDS Wrestling Show. With sexy set and walk, looking like CM Punk. Terry Johnson with his youth for jump. Not forgetting the third member of the gang. DDC Carpenter with the bang. Well done, Darren. Join us for all reviews and watch alongs with plenty of jokes.
Hello guys, how you doing? Let me just sort this out. Oh my god. And there we go. Well, hello everybody and welcome to the TDS Wrestling Show and Pro Wrestling World. I am the showstopper, the headline of the main event. I am a sexy boy. My name is Sam Watts, the name is below. Say his name, he's not here. No. And next to me is my brother, the big Talboski himself.
Yeah.
The walking weapon between his legs. The walking weapon between his legs.
Yeah.
Terry Bloody Johnson. And, yes. Say his name and he will appear. DDC is not here. It's Wednesday, guys. So, DDC is not here at all. DDC is, well, do you know what? What happened last Wednesday? What the hell were we doing?
Double episode.
Double episode, that's right. We did AEW All In 2024 review.
Yeah.
And we did SummerSlam 1998.
Yeah.
And all three of us were here on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Why is this?
He put the week off because he's a baby for his birthday.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm going to have 2 weeks off because it's my birthday, guys.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, DDC. But poor DDC, because he is a silly sausage and works in retail, guess where he's at now? He's back to work, guys. His birthday celebrations are over. And he's back to work, so back to normal Wednesdays where it's just myself and the Tezzy Bear.
Yeah.
How are we doing? And Andrew Green, of course you're here. We knew you'd be here straight away. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Green.
Umi
mashup 6,000.
Umi was here. He's gone.
Fucked off.
He's gone.
Yeah.
So, guys, let me just get the other banner up. So, there we go. So, we got a busy week next week. So, on Sunday, this Sunday,
Yes.
we would have done AEW All Out review.
Yeah, we would have.
We would have.
Yeah.
But you and I are not here. We are actually attending a wrestling show ourselves, CSF Wrestling.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of wrestling around our lives right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we won't be here next Sunday, guys. So, we're going to be here Monday instead.
Yeah, that's weird.
That does feel strange.
Yeah.
And then we're here Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah.
Next Wednesday, where... So next Monday, AEW All Out review. That was Monday, sorry. Next Monday, AEW All Out review.
Yeah.
Next Wednesday, we're going to finally carry on with our WWE In Your House journey. In your house, 5.
Yeah, the last one of 95.
Indeed. Then Sunday, I don't know. We need to work on this one.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, we've had so much wrestling, American wrestling on lately.
We just had Bash in Berlin on Saturday.
Yeah, it just feels like within a month we had like SummerSlam, All Out, All In, Bash in Berlin. It's like, wow, fucking hell.
We have been busy.
Yeah.
Speaking of busy, we've had another little. I've been busy. Right, I had a shave. I went to trim my beard, and as you can see, guys, there's hardly a beard left. It's freaking pretty much gone. But I think you can still see a bit of a shade. I think I've just got away with it.
Yeah.
You've also had an issue. Why is this?
I don't know what fucking. I got a fucking rash. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sore as fuck.
Does it sting like a biatch?
Yeah, it fucking stings.
Mother trucker.
I don't know what's happened.
Steve Kingdon. How are you doing, Steve? Yeah, we haven't seen you for a couple of weeks, I don't think. But don't worry, Steve. We play your music every single day. DDC is here in spirit. How you doing, DDC? Have a great show. Boyo's work sucks tonight. Well, this is the problem, DDC. If you weren't working in retail, mate, you could be hanging out with a bunch of bloody boyos.
Sat there.
The fucking boyos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to try and go PG tonight, considering, but that didn't work.
No.
Umi mashups.
Umi mashups in there.
Umi mashups was here, and now he is gone. Pro Wrestling World, how you do? So everybody that is watching us on Pro Wrestling World, how you guys doing? Say your name or drop your name below in the comments, and it will appear. Say your name, and it will appear. It's that simple.
Fucking hell.
There we go. I've just realised I've left the yellow in this week.
Yeah, that works, doesn't it?
Okay. Excuse me. I'm awfully tired. I'm quite exhausted. Steve Kingdon, I'm good, thanks. Just been busy, not been able to align the times. That's okay, Steve. Don't you worry. There's now. Look who has just joined the show.
Yes.
Now he's a handsome man.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good-looking man. He's also a slag.
He is a slag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick, I need to talk to you about Steve-O and his balls, mate. I wouldn't, but I could. Should I? I woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Oh, I'm quite intrigued.
So, I don't know if I should do this. Oh, he'd probably go mental. Oh, fuck it. He'll be all right. So.
He
you know
knows
all about it.
He knows.
So, all right, well, just for everyone else's benefit, just for that, for a bit of fun. So, my old work colleague Steve-O, he
Steve, yeah.
no, Steve-O.
Oh, Steve-O.
Or Stephen or Steve-O.
Okay.
Yeah. Steve-O's got himself a girlfriend.
Well, that's fucking lovely.
Do you know what? It's lovely for him, and I'm so happy for the sausage.
Yeah.
But then, right? You know what happens normally when you're in a relationship? You have some form of intercourse.
Intercourse, yes.
Yeah. But she decides to go,
Yeehaw, motherfucker!
she's on top of him.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
she's in control.
I'm in control! Get down, Steve-O! So she's in control.
Yep.
And I think she's having a lot of, oh, fuck it, Nick, do I put it on her? Do I? No, I can't. It's gonna go on YouTube. Anyway, she rode the motherfucking shit out of him
Well, that's good, though, isn't it?
to the point.
Oh, okay.
To the point where, what's the word? Oh shit! Is it hematoma? Oh shit! What's it called?
Hemorrhoids?
Not hemorrhoids. No. Basically, his ball bag. His ball bag was about the size of a grapefruit, if not bigger, and it wasn't a normal colour.
Oh.
I would say it was a combination of black and purple.
Fucking hell.
Hematoma?
Is
I
he
think it's a hematoma.
Is he still with this woman?
Yes.
Well, she's a fucking keeper.
She's a keeper. He's done well. And I think
Yeah.
he had a penile fracture.
Jesus. Wow.
So basically, not only did she burst his balls, but he snapped his cock. So poor Steve-O has had an awful ordeal. I feel so bad for him. Bless him.
Oh, I did feel bad for him. Sounds like he had a fucking great night.
He had a great night. I said to him, was it worth it? He's like, yes and no. I fucking love him. Makes me laugh, but Jesus. So I sent out my condolences. I should have had a cup of coffee or something tonight. I didn't think about that. Yeah, my sincere condolences go out to Steve-O and his testicular fortitude.
Yeah.
So yeah, all the best there, Steve-O. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me just see how we're doing on everywhere else. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Well, that was a bloody lovely story. It was fantastic, Darren. I haven't actually. I'll show you a picture of it. So,
You got a photo of it?
actually, do you know what? I don't have a photo. He sent it to me on Snapchat, so no, I don't have a photo.
Damn shame.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Shit. Sorry, guys. If you really want to know, just Google black balls. Bruised balls. Sorry, bruised balls. Bruised balls. Bruised balls.
Isn't it Nicola's birthday today?
I have no idea. Nicholas
Was it?
Hoskin Jones, is it your birthday today?
Or was it yesterday?
I thought your birthday was in December.
No, it's definitely either today or yesterday because I wished him happy birthday.
That's fantastic.
I can't fucking remember. I
Oh,
thought
right.
it was today. Maybe it was today. I don't know. Happy birthday, Nick, anyway.
Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Nick.
Yeah.
I think his birthday's December.
Today, yeah.
It is today. It is today. I'll tell you another fucking story. That son of a bitch, Nick, the fucker, this is last year, leading up to Christmas. He says it was his birthday, and I was like, oh, happy birthday. And I was genuinely going to go buy him a cake from the fuel station. I thought, oh, yeah, I'll go get him a cake. Oh, it's a nice guy. And then it fucking turns out he's pulling my leg.
That's probably why you thought his birthday is around December.
Yeah, that's it. You mother, you little shit, Nick. It's my son's birthday on Friday.
Oh. It's all fucking going on.
It's all, well, like, we've just been busy and a lot's happening. It's just too much.
Yeah.
Too Sweet Pistol Pete. How you doing, Too Sweet Pistol Pete? What a fantastic name. I'm almost quite jealous of that name.
Pistol Pete.
Too Sweet Pistol Pete.
I like that.
And me too.
Yeah.
Well then, guys, should have got a coffee. Sam organise it. Okay, Nick. I'm going to organise it. I will sort something out. Harry's having a fucking ordeal, still working with Lloyd, and not only that, Maddie's been in hospital. She's had her appendix out, and obviously Steve-O's had his balls burst and his penile fracture. So we've had a lot going on, mate. What are you on about, DDC? Well, Logan Paul apparently doesn't understand the difference between a shoot and a work. Did you see this?
No.
He was interviewing Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan was just like, what the fuck's all this about? You know, talking about it, and he's asking him if he understands the terminology, and Logan Paul's like, yeah. I don't know. What a mess. I'm a born-again virgin, so it's all going on. Why is this, Nick? It's a fantastic question. So, oh, for fuck's sake. I needed a cup of tea.
You got time, or not?
Hey?
You got time?
I ain't got time.
Yeah.
Not today. I don't think we're going to be here all night tonight anyway, guys. It's going to the Tezzy Bear's got a long day tomorrow. I've got work tomorrow.
I got to try and figure out how to get rid of this fucking rash on my face.
And you've got to get rid of the rash.
Tonight.
Have you got rid of the...
Oh, yeah.
Is that gone, is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic.
I'm hoping I can get some Sudocrem.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll work. Fuck knows.
Right then, guys. We're here to pay tribute to our childhood hero. Sycho Sid. Sid Justice. Sid Vicious. Sid Eudy.
Sid Eudy.
His real name was Sidney Raymond Eudy.
Wow.
And he was born on December the 16th, 1960, in Moses Lake, Washington, and sadly passed away on August the 26th of this year at the age of 63 in Marion, Arkansas, United States of America. He was 6'9", 317 pounds, billed from West Memphis, Arkansas. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
He debuted in 1987 and retired on August the 5th, 2017. He had a 30-year career.
Fucking hell. Wow. Bloody hell.
So, I mean, not being funny, guys, but we're probably not going to go through the entirety of his whole career.
Yeah.
We'll probably talk about some of the basic points and his most memorable moments.
Yeah, like, all this stuff is it's on Wikipedia.
This is the thing.
You know, like, yeah, I'm not going to pretend. I'm definitely not going to pretend I know anything about his NWA run because I've never seen it.
No, me neither. I don't know anything about his early runs.
But, I mean, we could read it off of Wikipedia for you, but you could do that yourself if you want to know. It's just more so like talking about our memories.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say, really, tonight, we're just paying tribute to the man
Yeah.
and talking about the moments that impacted us
Yeah.
when he was a wrestler,
Yeah.
you know? And obviously we're trying to talk about some of his most memorable moments that may not have been within the WWE,
Yeah.
but in WCW, and his first WWE run and his second. So, I mean, crikey. He does well. So we can kind of go off the fact that he was he debuted in 1987, and by 89 he was part of the Skyscrapers and retained the name Sid Vicious.
Yeah.
So this was in NWA, WCW, part of the Skyscrapers, and if you know from that point on he worked his way up, had some good matches with the Road Warriors, the Steiners. And this is the other thing. He didn't actually have his... I kind of know this without even reading it there. I know it's there. But the powerbomb. He never had his powerbomb finisher until several years after he was trained. A good 4 years into his career.
Oh, okay.
He was just like, there it is. That's the one I want.
Well, what was he using? Do you know?
He was using the big boot.
Well, fucking hell.
Nothing like, And look what I got him eventually.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So...
Excuse me. Have you ever seen a Skyscraper match with him and Dan Spivey?
I have watched bits, but I can't say I can ever really recollect them that well.
No.
To be fair,
I've never seen any of their work. I've heard of them quite a lot, but I've never seen them. I don't know what they were. They were managed by Teddy Long, which is even more fucking weirder.
God, excuse me, my yawning. I swear it's just a twitch. Anyway, 1990-91, he becomes part of the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
And see, this is parts I remember because I know he had a lot of involvement with Ric Flair, feuds with Sting, and Capital Combat. I remember this only because I'm a huge RoboCop fan.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah.
Yeah, and so Sting is locked in the cage by Sid and various others, and RoboCop comes out to save Sting. It's very
Well done, RoboCop.
well done, RoboCop. I never thought I'd ever say that on the podcast.
Yeah, he done well.
Anyway, when he was part of the Four Horsemen, he was feuding with Paul Orndorff, Junkyard Dog, which is a very interesting point. I knew the Junkyard Dog was part of WCW at one point, and this is so he has a great run in the golden era of WWE, Junkyard Dog, and then he ends up in WCW.
I never knew he was in WCW.
Well, there you go.
Never knew that.
Did you know Barry Windham was a fake Sting? October 27th for Halloween Havoc. A fake Sting, Barry Windham.
Fuck me, how would that have played out? Barry
Oh.
Windham's quite a tall, isn't he?
Well, I thought so. So yeah, like his early parts of his WCW run, I only know very small parts.
Yeah.
Again, we don't want to teach you guys to suck eggs, but he never won a championship. I can guarantee that. And he was put into some interesting stuff, but again, WCW in the very very early 90s it wasn't that. You either love it or you hate it. It wasn't a big draw.
No.
So, do you know much about his first WWE run?
I knew he come in as a babyface. I know that. And I know that he was basically teaming with Hogan. And then he turned on Hogan. Yeah, they went full-blown heel. Obviously, they had their... He was a final two in the Royal Rumble of 1992. It was Sid and Ric Flair.
Right, yeah.
And then he went on to main event at WrestleMania that year against Hogan.
So, what year is that?
1992.
1992, so that's WrestleMania 8.
And
Yeah.
he's first one to kick out of the leg drop.
Do you know what? Never knew that. So,
Because Papa Shango missed his cue.
right. So, Sid competed for the vacant WWF Championship in the Royal Rumble match
Yeah.
on January the 19th, 1992.
Yeah. And then Hogan screwed him out of it.
There we go again. Fucking Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to read some of this because this is quite interesting. So Sid entered at number 29 and was among the final four wrestlers, along with Hogan, Randy Savage, and Ric Flair, before he eliminated both Savage and then Hogan, leaving himself and Flair in the ring. Hogan, who was still at ringside after being eliminated, grabbed Sid's arm and tried to pull him over the top rope, giving Flair the chance to grab Sid's legs and throw him out to win the match and become the new WWF champion.
Yeah.
Less than a week later, on the January 25th episode of Superstars, WWF President Jack Tunney held a press conference to determine Flair's opponent at WrestleMania 8. Before Tunney revealed his decision, Sid stood up as if Tunney called his name, yet Sid's annoyance, Tunney chose Hogan, giving a menacing glance to Hogan's direction and calling Tunney's decision bogus. See, I remember like watching bits of this, like on the network and whatever.
Yeah, because everyone just assumed it was going to be Flair and Hogan,
Yeah,
but wasn't meant to be.
it wasn't.
So apparently, did you hear about this? That WCW offered Sid a lot more money than
Okay.
WWE
Yeah,
back then to stay longer on his contract. But WWE promised him obviously less money, but a Hasbro figure, and they straight away in the main event scene and WrestleMania like top match.
right. Okay.
That was in his terms and conditions, and that's why he signed with WWE for less money than to stay with WCW in this time.
Do you think it was worth it for him?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I do feel like he got over better in WWE.
It didn't matter to Sid because he was such... I mean, what? Looking at Sid behind us, what else could he have done in life but be a wrestler?
Yeah.
Like, you can't imagine him delivering your post or your milkman. Like, he's
You couldn't though.
he is just built to be a wrestler. So it didn't matter with him. He could work anywhere: Japan, China, Brazil. Like, it would have been fine.
I'll be keeping you up, Sam. Yeah, I'm struggling there. Must admit, I am struggling, Mother Mary. Steiner's a bad man. Sam McCoy.
Sam McCoy. Fuck it out.
I haven't seen him ever pop up on the podcast.
No. Hello, boyo.
How you doing, Sam? Well, let me tell you something, my friend. Sid was one of the greatest.
Yeah.
Well, that's very true, Sam. He was indeed.
Yeah.
When was the last time you saw Sam? Is he out camping? Is he doing his camping shit?
I seen Sam maybe 10 days ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's doing quite well, actually, with his camping. He's got his own YouTube channel.
I see. Go on, Sam. Plug it in below, buddy, and we'll plug it in for you.
Yeah, very good.
So, where are we to now? Where are we to? So, hang on. Sid's only in the WWE for
Yeah.
a year?
Yeah.
A year and a half?
Yeah, he fucked off.
So, after WrestleMania, Sid was about to embark on a feud with the Ultimate Warrior. The story began... the story being that
Yeah.
Sid was angry at Warrior for saving Hogan at WrestleMania. Sid wrestled Warrior at 2 house shows, both of which Warrior won by disqualification. After wrestling Warrior in Boston on April the 26th, Sid voluntarily quit the company due to disagreements with the Warrior and WWF management, in particular about the outcome of his match and Warrior.
Yeah.
The WWF replaced Sid with Papa Shango in a feud with the Warrior.
Mm-hmm. That's
Was he-
that's kind of true, yeah.
So, more or less, he threw his toys out the pram for not getting what he was promised.
Yeah, he just he requested some time off. They didn't give it to him, so he bucked off. He wanted to do the softball season off.
Do you know what softball season really is?
I ain't got a fucking clue.
It was actually spending time with his family. That's all it was.
Oh, it's not a sport then.
He liked sport, but he'd take his boys to softball.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Yeah, this is what it's all over. This is what it's all, and obviously he was too unreliable because he chose that over wrestling. He didn't give a fuck anyway. And then, yeah, he's
like,
released.
I would make an excuse if he was a very, very much of a family person. And that was it.
Yeah,
Softball season. That's my boys. Time.
probably not. Yeah, but it's probably not the ideal job for you, then, is it?
No.
Coming off the back of WrestleMania, like telling the story across Europe, then being like, "Do you know what? Fuck this! I want to go spend some fun time with my kids." Fuck's sake. But yeah, it is what it is.
It is. So, May 23rd, 93, Sid Eudy,
Yeah,
under his Sid Vicious ring name, returned to WCW as a mystery competitor for Colonel Robert Parker
who the fuck is that?
against Van Hammer at Slamboree. 1993 WCW is a very, very, very bad year.
Yeah,
Remember the little stint where the Shockmaster debuts?
Oh fuck!
Yeah, he's there.
Oh shit!
You know, I don't know much about this, to be fair. Like his 1993 run. Again, he wasn't even there that long.
I'd be
Less 6 months because he goes in October, doesn't he?
yeah, yeah,
So, you know about the thing with him and Arn Anderson.
yeah.
So,
I don't think that did too well over in Europe.
no, well, this is it. It was over here, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
In Blackburn. So, Sid and Anderson were involved in an argument in a hotel bar in an English town of Blackburn. On October the 27th, 1993, Anderson threatened Eudy with a broken bottle after being sent to their rooms by security chief Doug
Dillinger.
Dillinger.
Lovely name.
Lovely name, yeah. Sid Eudy, came to Anderson's room and attacked him with a chair leg, and Anderson retaliated with a pair of scissors. Eudy received 4 stab wounds, and Anderson received 20, causing a pint and a half of blood losing a pint and a half of blood in the process. Shit, the bed. The fight was broken up by fellow wrestler Too Cold Scorpio. How the hell did he do that? He's tiny. who was credited with saving Anderson's life. Neither man pressed charges against each other, and British police declined to do so since both men would soon be leaving the country. Okay.
Fucking hell. He's trying to murder Arn Anderson.
I think Arn Anderson tried to murder him, but...
I think it backfired, though.
Jesus.
I mean, Arn Anderson had 20 stab wounds.
That's horrific.
Yeah.
So, USWA, United States Wrestling Association, he spends 2 years there, so that's basically just the independent scene to some degree, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of the 90s for American wrestling. And he feuds with Jerry Lawler and Dr. Death Steve Williams for a majority of the time.
Yeah.
So there we go. So, we're kind of in your era now, the new gen. This is your forte.
Yeah.
Are you pretty on this?
Yeah.
What can you tell us about Sid during... So from 95, he returns to the WWF.
So, I got to think of who it was now. What's his name? Can't fucking remember his name. Do you want to... It's not relevant. Fuck it. So basically, they needed a new heel for WWE at the time. And the name Sid come up. Obviously, they didn't trust him because of what happened previously and the stuff on Anderson. So, after a lot of discussions, they decided to bring Sid in on a very short contract. Not a contract, but like he's there temporarily, and he's not coming in as a wrestler, purely a bodyguard for Shawn Michaels.
Right.
Because if he plays up, no time wasted, he can get shot. But apparently Sid was very much first in the gym, last out, at all the wrestling training, put all his extra work in with his character, and impressed Vince enough for him then to trust Sid enough to pull the trigger on making him a main eventer again and pick off where he left off.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh. Dying Breed Media. How you doing? Thank you for joining the show. Hello, YouTube from the USA. That's fantastic. I've never heard of Dying Breed Media before.
That's a fucking lovely name.
Yeah, good name for a YouTube channel. No, thank you very much. Follow, like, subscribe, and share the freaking love.
Yeah.
Actually, as we're here, we're just trying to catch up with some of the comments.
Yeah.
It's sad he's not in the Hall of Fame already. Oh, yeah.
Good joke.
Walking Man Sam. That's your YouTube channel, Sam McCoy, is it? Check it out, guys. Walking Man Sam. But Sid was like, Nash, it's about the job. He was actually hugely into softball, even got in shit for not showing up. That's very true, he did. But I think, it was his time. He wanted to spend with his family. Fuck it, why not? Robert Parker was the manager. He recently showed up in MLW. Well done, Sam. I didn't know this.
Who the fuck's Robert Parker?
No idea. Sam knows.
That's
Andrew Green, there was a backstage segment with him and a young man with a form of disability. I'll send you the link to it or tag you in it. It's brilliant and lovely. Okay, that's cool, Andrew. So Dying Breed Media. Sid was a monster. Definitely had the look.
And he did.
100%.
Yeah.
He really, really did have the look.
Yeah.
I just thought he was an fucking amazing performer.
Yeah.
The only time I ever recall him messing up was the fact that he was trying to do a backstage segment. He's like, "Oh, can we go again? We're live, pal. We can't." That's the only thing I can remember where he messed up.
Stands out though.
Even his
doesn't
WCW stuff, like the later WCW stuff, he did good. He pulled out all the stops and worked his backside off.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll let you carry on with his
Yeah.
his
So just after Mania, Sid gave Michaels famous 5 power bombs. And that's basically Vince trusting Sid then to be a performer on his own. Sid was allied with the $1 Million team.
He was
Part of the $1 Million team.
$1 Million Corporation.
Yes, $1 Million Corporation. And then Sid had his first title match at In Your House 1, which we did just over a month ago now.
Yeah.
Him and Diesel, which, if they've learned anything with Sid before, he doesn't mix well with larger wrestlers. He never has done. So,
Who's this, Sid?
yeah, Sid and Nash just doesn't work.
Sid and Taker WrestleMania 13 didn't work.
Sid can't work with big wrestlers.
No, he can't.
So In Your House 2, they did the Lumberjacks because they wanted that to be kind of the focus and not so much the two big guys. So hence why they did the Lumberjacks. And then it goes a bit strange because the summer leading up to SummerSlam 95, we all know SummerSlam 95 as Shawn and Razor's ladder match for the IC. But leading all the way up to it, it was Shawn and Sid for the IC. And Razor wasn't even on the bloody SummerSlam card. It was meant to be Shawn and Sid. And then something happened, don't know what, at that time. Sid was removed from the card and Razor was added in, with the winner facing Sid the next night on Raw for the IC. Obviously Shawn won, and then we finally got Shawn versus Sid match, the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam 95, which Sid ended up losing because Shawn was fucking super hot at this time.
This is 95, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Don't-
this is
yeah.
Shawn like building up, but at the same time Sid was building up as well. Like, so you knew in '96, I will stick with the timeline, but you knew in '96 Sid and Shawn, they were going to be world champions because they were both building up through '95. So what they did was they didn't want Sid working with the bigger, larger wrestlers, so they then tagged him with the 1-2-3 kid. So they thought that would be a good mixture. And they still do that stuff over the years now, like with Kane, Daniel Bryan, like
Yeah.
the list goes on. And it does work to a degree. I don't think Sid and Kid worked that well, to be honest. I mean, DiBiase was great with him, but I don't know. I personally don't think they worked that well. And then, Sid had a bad neck injury.
Is this what puts him out for most of 96?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has a real bad neck injury to the point that the doctors told him to basically finish.
Right, okay. So, throughout 95 then, from his return in 95,
Yeah.
his most memorable moments...
Well, I would say the night Shawn Michaels gave him the night off. That's what he's known for the most.
Because didn't he come out with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 11?
Yeah. Shawn Michaels brought him in as a bodyguard. Prior to that, like February, end of January.
Right, yeah.
But he had to prove to Vince first. So he didn't trust him.
Do you think that's because of
Yeah.
the way he first departed from the company?
And the stuff with Arn Anderson.
Yeah,
He's too unpredictable.
yeah.
Bit of a psycho.
A liability.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sid moved on to feud with Shawn Michaels and was scheduled to face him at SummerSlam, but was replaced by Razor Ramon and request. But, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So was Sid even on the SummerSlam card?
No, he's taken off literally like the week before. So that Razor Shawn IC ladder match had about a 7-day build.
Right.
It's fucking stupid. Because they were worried. They were worried. They took Sid off because they knew that Diesel and Mabel wasn't going to... They couldn't rely on that match alone.
So, yeah.
Shitty for Sid.
So, In Your House 3, triple header,
Yeah.
he has a brief feud with Henry Godwin.
Yeah.
I remember watching that.
It Yeah, it was shit.
It was terrible. And obviously, So leading into Survivor Series then. Mm-hmm. Because I'm reading this, and 123 Kid turns heel and joined the $1 Million Corporation.
Yeah.
But Sid isn't part of that now, is he?
What, the $1 Million Corporation?
Not from this point, is he?
Yeah, he's still in it.
He is he?
But the $1 Million
Right.
Corporation at this point was pretty much dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It only had a few members to the group.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was dying out. But yeah, Sid and the 123 Kid were both in it.
Because that whole section there is more or less all about the Survivor Series match.
Yeah.
So Sid was eliminated by Razor Ramon after Michaels hit Sid with a super kick. After his elimination, Sid powerbombed Michaels. So we haven't got to... we're about to do In Your House 5 next week. So on December the 17th, at In Your House 5 Seasons Beatings, Razor Ramon and Marty Jannetty defeated Sid and the 123 Kid. Sid and the 123 Kid teamed up the next night to participate in the first ever Raw Bowl.
Raw Bowl.
You
remember?
Yeah, I remember this. You told me to watch it, and it was
great.
It was such a cluster mess.
It was good. Honestly, anyone, if you got the network, watch the first Raw of 1996. It's called the Raw Bowl. Watch that. It's the first match as well. It was fucking brilliant. The mat was green.
It was.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really good. Sam's not too keen, but it was good.
Not, no.
Give it a go.
So after this, after Seasons Beatings, and after the first ever Raw Bowl,
Yeah.
which the Smoking Guns won, shortly after, he left the WWF claiming a neck injury.
Yeah.
So 96. So he returns in July the 8th, 1996 episode of Raw under the vision of his Sid gimmick. Sid Eudy was a strident voiced an intense character prone to erratically unstable mannerisms, such as his random contemplative stares off into the distance. That was a lot. That's a hell of a thing to read. Excessive eye blinking, laughter turning sudden seriousness.
That is fantastic.
And menacing fist bumps with fans during entrances. This is where I love this Sycho Sid.
Yeah.
I love it's almost like dual personality disorder, like bipolar, isn't it?
Yeah, so WWE never mentioned Sid having a neck injury at all. Basically, they said something happened and he got locked away in a mental institution.
Is that what they said?
Yeah, and then the Ultimate Warrior was being a bitch, like he always does. And then they needed someone quick. So Vince asked Sid how's he doing with your neck? And Sid said, not great. Vince said, do you think you could wrestle? Sid said, we could give it a go.
Okay.
But I would need to do it in some sort of tag match. So if it is an issue, I could fall back on my ring guys I'm with.
Yeah.
Ahmed Johnson. Wait, you can't fucking rely on that bastard, can you?
Nope.
But yeah, I remember, Shawn Michaels got him from the mental institution. And there was a backstage brawl, and Sid just turned up in a fucking car. Come out of nowhere, drove straight into the trash cans.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how Sid become the but this was going into In Your House 9 international incident.
You're very familiar with this.
Yeah, 96. I know every fucking Raw main event at 96 and they're on. But yeah, so from January the 1st to In Your House 9, July the 21st, Sid was gone for 7 months for being locked away in a mental institution.
Okay.
In storyline reasons.
Yes.
Which was great.
Wow. Yeah.
I didn't know how Shawn Michaels would have got him out, though. Did he just knock on the door and say, oh, you might use his good looks?
He probably used
Look,
his charm.
I am a sexy boy. Can Sycho Sid come out and play?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know how he would have done that.
Ah, Bongani is here. How you doing, Bongani? Nice to see you again. And Christopher Comitini.
Yeah, can I give that one a go?
Go on then.
Christopher Comitini.
That's well done. That's
Yeah.
well done. Yeah. The Raw Bowl. Oh.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
fucking great. Fucking great.
And Mr. Quake, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you again. It's always good to see Mr. Quake.
Can't he do another Raw Bowl? At least they were thinking out the box. It wasn't predictable like the shit we get now.
So was that pronounced right, Christopher?
Yeah, who was right, Christopher?
So, Comitini, Christopher Comitini. What did you say?
Christopher Comitini. Oh, I think we said
Yeah.
the same. Ah,
I'm okay, you guys. That's fantastic.
Fantastic,
Mr. Quake. Oh,
Mr.
AEW is
Quake.
run by Marks. Well, do you know what, Mr. Quake? Do you know what? Somehow, some way, we've kind of jumped back on the AEW train. We haven't been on that for quite a while.
yeah. They are ran by Marks, though.
Yes.
But
However,
they're better. They're putting on a better product at the moment. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah,
I'd take All In over bashing Berlin.
me too.
Bashing my fucking boredom head.
It's just so, yeah.
Yeah, Tony Khan's a bitch. I prefer. I'll take Triple H a million times over Tony Khan. Fact.
I miss Sycho Sid. Oh, I'll tell you what, Mr. Quake, so do we. And there's a lot of stuff that I feel... We'll get to it a little bit later on.
Yeah, I would like to see what you guys' favourite is. We could talk about that.
Drop those comments below, guys. Let us know. NXT No Mercy was okay. Have you watched it?
I watched the highlights. Just couldn't be fucked. Can't be arsed. I can't even be asked to sit through main event of Emerge in the end and just watch the highlights.
Yeah.
Just too much. Just
I mean, you almost just want to... I do feel we need a bit of a break.
yeah.
You're burnt out,
I'm
aren't
burnt
you?
out. Yeah,
I'm burnt out.
I'm burnt out of this same old shit.
Maybe, who knows, guys? We might have a week off and just like we're gonna have a week off, recharge our batteries and stuff. But we'll see. We'll talk about that off air. Gunther is overrated. NXT No Mercy Bash in Berlin. I've heard No Mercy was a lot better than Bash in Berlin, which I'm not surprised about.
Yeah,
The name of the pay per view is a lot fucking better.
yeah.
Triple H is more professional. He is. I just think he's a little bit too... everything's a bit too over-polished in WWE, whereas AEW, it's not predictable, and it's just a bit more grittier.
Yeah.
Gunther is Euro Triple H. Well, something like that. Gunther's cool, but Sami Zayn going for the fucking world title now?
Yeah.
Come on, really? Fucking suck my left nut. I ain't fucking invested in that shit.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I'm investing in Gunther though.
Yeah.
Especially Gunther and Punk at Survivor Series. Maybe.
Yes. So, after International Incident,
Yeah.
in your house 9, where does Sid go from here?
He carries on from there. So he then goes into a program with the British Bulldog.
Okay, yeah.
SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, it was I think the match lasted for like 7 minutes.
It's a shame.
Well, they wanted to make Sid a dominant face to destroy people. Yeah. So yeah, that's what they thought they'd do with Sid, and it fucking worked. It got him well over the crowd.
Yeah.
I need to go back and re-watch that match with him and Bulldog. So you reckon Sid was more over that night than what Shawn was in the main event? So yeah, I would like to go back and see that. Plus, it's only like 7 minutes of my time.
Yeah. So, SummerSlam in your
Yeah.
house 10 Mind Games.
Right, I'm just. Was that the one with him and Vader? Where am I looking? No. I know,
No,
that's
Sid-
11.
Yeah.
So 10. I can't remember him at Mongoose. Did he fight?
He,
at Mongoose?
didn't he just come out during the main event?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Shawn Michaels and versus Mankind for the WWF Championship.
Yeah, this is yeah, I remember. So going back to SummerSlam, we all know that Vader was meant to have won. He was no, sorry.
Mankind.
No, Vader at SummerSlam.
Okay.
Vader and Shawn, they were going to play hot potato with the championship all the way to the Royal Rumble. Shawn didn't want to work with Vader. So that left Vince in a bit of a issue. And earlier in the night, like I said, Sid was more over than Michaels. So they wanted to get Sid into the mix. But everything was all written out for Vader to win at Survivor Series, to then drop to Michaels in January.
Right.
So they got a bit of a dilemma.
Yeah, yeah.
So they need to get Sid in the picture. So at In Your House 10, obviously he gets involved, goes for Vader, because they needed to get them two to feud. So Buried Alive In Your House 11, it was the number one contenders match for Michaels at Survivor Series.
Okay.
So that's how he gets there. Poor Vader.
Yeah.
I think him and Michaels would have been fucking great.
Yeah.
But
I don't think either person helped each other to some form.
no.
Shawn's attitude, and I think Vader did, well, first of all, never cleaned his gear. How the fuck you do that? And yeah, I think, I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm kind of glad it didn't work out because Sid and Michaels' build was great. And a match at MSG,
Survivor Series 96.
great.
Absolutely brilliant.
Just the entrance. Sid's
Yeah.
entrance. That's
Sid
like
was so over, wasn't he?
that has got to be like in my top 10
Yeah.
favorite wrestler entrances of all time. It's great. Who's the man?
Who's the man? Fist bump. And the thing is, he was more over than Shawn Michaels.
He's well over.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have been.
No.
Even when he attacked Jose.
Do you know what? I love that because I was sick of that.
Yeah, I don't know why Sean didn't need that old bastard.
Fuck the old bastard.
Yeah,
off.
fuck the old bastard. I helped train Sean become champion. No, you fucking... Yeah, you might have back in the 70s, you old bastard. Fuck off. You didn't win the Royal Rumble 96 after Shawn Michaels had brain damage because Owen Hart kicked him in the head after he got beaten up on them 4,000 Marines. Where were you? Where were you, Jose?
Yeah, where were you, Jose?
Well, he's probably shagging Sonny, to be fair, like everyone else was.
Or Jose.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
So, where are we to then? So Survivor Series.
Yeah,
Sid wins the WWF Championship for the very first time.
yeah, good.
Yeah, great win. So Sid hits Michaels in the back with a camera and threw him to the back of the ring.
Yeah.
Powerbomb to win the WWF Championship. In Your House 12, it's time on December the 12th. Sid defended the title against Bret Hart. Hart made Sid tap out to the sharpshooter, but the referee was knocked out and unable to witness the submission. As Michaels was commentating at ringside, Sid and Hart left the ring and started fighting right beside him. After Sid had pushed Michaels and then climbed into the ring with Hart, Michaels went to hit Sid, but later threw Hart into him. He then pinned him after a powerbomb to retain the title.
Yeah,
How was that match? I've never seen that.
bollocks.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why. It was shit.
Right.
You'll see it.
Yeah.
That'll be the last In Your House match you'll be watching.
It will. That's the thing. That's the
It'll be the
thing.
last one.
I want to go on a high to some degree.
Yeah, you won't be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why it didn't work. Because I think Sid's got just as much talent as Nash. Probably a bit more in some respect. And Brett, working with big guys always works.
Yeah.
But Brett and Sid just didn't work.
Never gelled.
Nah, not like Michaels and Sid.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. But all I remember is Sean and Brett. This was the first time they really come to blows ever on TV. Like after WrestleMania 12 was this event.
Yeah. Well, I better check the comments. How are we doing? Oh my God, Mr. Quake, what on earth are you going on about?
Who fuck me?
Oh my God. Mr. Quake. WWE is like Disney. AEW is like Nickelodeon. I miss Daniel Bryan, which is WWE. Sid scared me as a kid. Now as an adult, I respect him along with Taker. Jackson Riker was Sycho Sid, but no charisma. HBK ego's too big as well. Bret Hart is petty. Oh, Jerry time. Watch Sid 100 live. Oh, okay. HBK is jealous, corny. Oh my God, Mr. Quake. Obafemi versus Sycho Sid. No idea. So, Jerry time. I've not seen you ever come up on the channel before. Thank you, buddy. Follow, like, subscribe, and share the freaking love, man.
Yeah.
So, London 96, just after Survivor Series versus Brett, and walks out. Stone Cold, then Vader, all trying to get each other. I didn't know this. Ring of Honor must be Nick Jr. My dream match. 100 time. Oh, I know what you're on about now, Jerry time. Okay. So, where are we to at the moment then, Tezzy Bear?
I think we're going into 1997.
Sean Kelly, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you on Pro Wrestling World.
Are you sure? Yeah.
Instagram is
Dead.
Oh, actually, I do have to make an announcement at the end of the show.
You're not having the old...
I've already had that.
No, like the whole lot. Like, is your penis in a bag?
No, my name's not Steve-O.
Okay.
I am... there's going to be a couple of changes to how things are portrayed on the channel. On our streams, but let's say.
Oh, okay.
So, let's go into 97 then, shall we?
Yeah.
You carry on, because this is your bit.
So he's still feuding with Shawn Michaels?
Yeah.
And he gave Jose's son a bloody powerbomb backstage.
I remember.
It was great.
It was.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels come running back. Like, yeah, it was fucking great. Yeah, and then it was literally Royal Rumble 97. So there wasn't like a massive long build for this. It was just Shawn Michaels wanted his rematch. He got it in Texas. So Royal Rumble 97 was that was a big ass arena. I don't know what arena exactly it was.
The Alamo Dome in San Antonio.
It was big.
Yeah, very, very big.
Which was not really fitting for WWE in 97. Like, if you watch the Royal Rumble 97, it's like, what the fuck is this? It was weird. It was really strange to do a show that big there.
It was all for Shawn Michaels, though.
Yeah. It worked. But, yeah, really weird. So, yeah, Shawn and Sid had their match at Royal Rumble. I'm trying to think if I prefer this match. Obviously, as a match, not the finish or nothing.
Do you know what? I've watched both matches now quite a few times.
Yeah.
I find it very hard to choose which one's better than
they
the
kind
other.
of go hand in hand.
They do.
I think Royal Rumble 97 was more trying to tell the story still from the finish of 96.
Yeah.
It's hard, but I like the start of the Royal Rumble 97 when Shawn kept jumping in the turnbuckle and Sid kept pushing him down and Shawn kept coming back. I like that. Yeah, the match was good. I think like that match, people don't really talk about that match very often. It's always the Survivor Series 96 one, which is understandable because Sid's first title, but the Royal Rumble 97 was a much bigger venue and a much bigger feel, and yeah, I think the match was just as good. Shawn won, obviously, and then he turned into what's that word I'm looking for? A little bitch.
Sean turned into a little bitch.
Yeah.
I want my way. Let me win the championship in my hometown.
Okay, you can have that.
And then he went and done something stupid like lost his smile.
I'm depressed. I don't want to face Brett at WrestleMania 13. I'm going to have to vacate the title. My knee is ruined. I can't see Dr. Jim Andrews, the one I'm supposed to go see. I'm going to go see my GP in San Antonio. You can't wrestle anymore. And then he returns in May to wrestle.
Yeah. Do you know what though? I bet if they went to Sid and say Sid, well, he did anyway at WrestleMania 13, so it doesn't matter. They should have said, "Are you willing to do the job at WrestleMania 13 in the championship match?" He'd be like, "Yeah," because he did anyway. Well, I'm not being funny, but for the last like 3 fucking months, they were building around these 3 anyway. So like, why couldn't he just done that?
Yeah.
Brett could have got his win back by beating Sid. Brett, Sid, Michaels, triple threat, WrestleMania 13. Like, it would have made sense from In Your House 12, and the whole the story was there. But then we ended up with fucking But anyway, yeah, Sean lost a smile. So then they did the Fatal 4-Way. Fucking hell of a good match, by the way. It shouldn't be, but yeah, it was really good. And then Brett won the championship for the 4th time. But he didn't have it for long because he lost it on Raw to... it was the next night on Raw, so yeah, he didn't have it long at all. And Sid wins it again for the 2nd time.
Yeah.
Didn't see that one coming. I'm not going to lie. I did not see that coming with Sid.
Oh my God, these comments have gone absolutely bonkers. Oh no. Brett had the title match. Stone Cold was saying he should have it. Then Vader walks out in big fight.
That's fantastic.
I'm not quite sure what you mean there, Jerry
I
Time.
think he's still going on about that London job.
Right. IG is a cesspool.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
What's IG?
I don't know.
Not sure what you're on about there, Mr. Quake.
Have you been on the old whiskey there, Mr. Quake?
Something's going on. For sure. Sean Kelly! There you are, mate. Now
that's
you're
better.
following us on YouTube.
We see him now.
And now we can see your comments. They come through just like that, mate.
Yeah.
What it is, when we've got the Pro Wrestling World page up, which is a separate page which needs to be on a separate screen, which we don't have, we have to go on the other page to see if you've commented. But now you're there, Sean Kelly. Hell
can
yeah,
see
man.
you.
We say your name and you appear in the comments. I would say follow, like, subscribe, and share the love. But I'd say you've done it, mate. So well done, Sean.
Yeah, well done, Sean.
Well done. Okay, so let's carry on here. So, where are we to?
We're going into WrestleMania 13 with Sid and The Undertaker.
What about Final Four?
Yeah, I don't think he was on the card. He won it the next night on Raw.
After Final Four.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's right. He
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
And then it was him and The Undertaker, which was just bizarre. Like, how the fuck did Undertaker become number 1 contender? What the hell did he do?
Should we have a look and just have a read?
Yeah, let's see if they could
So
justify
at
that.
WrestleMania 13... Oh, no. We're a bit behind here. Final Four, so the next night on Raw, Sid fought Hart for the championship during the match. Hart had Sid trapped in a sharpshooter submission when Austin, whom Hart was feuding with, came to the outside of the ring and hit Hart with a steel chair, allowing Sid to hit Hart with the power bomb to win the WWF championship for the 2nd time. Sid successfully defended the title against Mankind and Hart in a steel cage match on the March the 3rd and 17th episodes of Raw, respectively. It doesn't say about the build to...
Yeah, because it fucking wasn't.
Yeah, so at WrestleMania
Shit.
13 on March 23rd, Sid lost the WWF Championship to The Undertaker after interference from Hart.
Yeah.
He was scheduled... So, yeah, let's talk about WrestleMania briefly. Like, do you know what? We've had this big hype going on into Survivor Series and coming out of Survivor Series and going to the Royal Rumble, and then this point where he is still the champion after Final Four in your house 13.
Yeah.
then we get to WrestleMania, and it's just, oh, what a fucking shame. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I just felt like Sid winning it November, and then come March, in 4 months, there's been like Shawn won the title, Bret won the title, Sid's won the title, Undertaker's won the title. There's 4 champions in 4 months. It's just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, just playing, like, just passing the title around. And to me, like, that's Sid's run.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
And that was it in WWE, like, as a champion. Yeah, I felt like they could have just let him win the belt in November and then keep it to Mania.
Yeah, I get it.
That's if Shawn wasn't such a bitch. All right. Maybe not the Mania then. I think Shawn should have won at Royal Rumble, obviously. But yeah, let's Sid win it back like next night or something.
Where do you think Sid would have gone if Shawn wasn't a bitch and we did have Shawn versus Bret for the WF title at WrestleMania 13? Where do you think Sid would have been in the picture at this point? But then again, where would The Undertaker be? What would his position be, you know?
I think that would have...
Because he was feuding with Vader, wasn't he?
Who, Sid?
No, Undertaker, around Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Yeah, he was, yeah. Yeah, it's all weird because you had Vader and Mankind as a tag team to feud with Bulldog and Owen, which was fucking strange. It just seemed a waste of a lot of talent. Especially with Vader and Mankind, like, that's weird.
Because did Vader ever win a WWF title? He never held. Was he even a tag champion?
Not that I know of.
No. Well, there you go.
I mean, yeah, maybe Sid and Undertaker would have probably maybe have still happened, but didn't need the title.
No.
There was no build for it. The build was and will always be. I just think it would have been Bret and Michael should have headlined it. There's no way around it. And if they put Sid in that picture, Sid would have done the job. Michaels don't get offended for not losing.
Yep.
Bret gets his win. It's a win-win.
Yep, I got it.
They could have done that. Or Shawn could have just not been a twat and just had a fucking 5-star match of Bret Hart.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, after he loses the championship, so he was scheduled to wrestle Hart on April in the house show, and Mankind. Sorry, let me start that again. He was scheduled to wrestle Bret Hart at the April in Your House, and Mankind in May. But before both matches were cancelled, he returned on June the 2nd episode of Raw, where he failed to regain the title from The Undertaker. At King of the Ring, on June the 8th, Sid and the Legion of Doom lost to the Hart Foundation in a 6-man tag match where, after Owen pinned Sid in a roll-up. What the hell? What's happened to Sid?
I don't know what the fuck happened. So he went from this main event at WrestleMania 13 to like jobbing out and then goes away for like a few months and returns to the babyface with the LOD. Like, where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah. So Sid defeated Owen the next night on Raw, this is after King of the Ring 97, before disappearing from television for a month, making a brief final appearance on July the 14th. He was released by the WWF once again in the summer to recover from a neck injury.
Yeah.
That's the last we ever see him in WWE.
So it's near enough a year, man.
Yeah.
From 96 to July.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but he did return again later on.
Hardly worth mentioning in there.
Well, I think it was his last... was that his last ever match?
I don't know.
Maybe that's why he retired in 2017.
So, again, right, so here we go. So, Sid returns to WCW in 1999. The Millennium Man and United States Heavyweight Champion. So, he does become United States Champion. So, here we go. So, I didn't know this. So, on the September the 12th, Sid won his first and only WCW United States Heavyweight Championship from Chris Benoit at Fall Brawl. He then began a feud with Goldberg, who challenged him for the United States Championship on October the 24th at Halloween Havoc. Earlier that night, their backstage fighting led to Sid to require stitches, though he refused to be treated, which led to Sid bleeding openly the entire night. After brawling with Goldberg, a weary Sid lost the match due to excessive bleeding, awarding Goldberg the title against his opponent's will. Sid lost again to Goldberg in an I Quit match at Mayhem on November the 21st, effectively ending their feud and Sid's streak. WCW later released a VHS home video highlighting Sid's return to WCW called Sid Vicious Millennium Man. There we go. This is stuff I'm so out of the loop with, big time. Big time. But there's this bit I do...
So we had Jericho.
Yeah.
And WCW had Sid.
So Sid turned face after the Millennium Man gimmick ran dry. He was placed in a match at Sold Out, however you want to pronounce it. Soiled Out. On January the 16th, 2000, to fill suddenly vacant WCW World Heavyweight Championship after Brett was forced to relinquish it due to a concussion. Sid lost to, we should not say his name, but we will have to, Chris Benoit, but the title was again vacated as Benoit left the WWF the next day.
Did they not know this?
Left for the WWF the next day.
Did WCW not know this?
I think they must have.
Did he think, do you know what, let's put the belt on Benoit so then the next day he can fuck off?
Yeah.
Why didn't Benoit just take the belt with him? That would have been great.
It's happened before. Ric Flair did it in 92.
Yeah, he did.
91, 92. So, Sid lost to Benoit, but then again, yeah. So, the on-screen explanation was that Sid's foot was under the rope during the submission loss. Oh, right, okay. This is WCW in 2000, guys. This is hardly worth talking about. It's not good.
Oh, fuck me.
Very, very painful time.
I'm literally just reading through that and I'm so fucking glad I stopped watching. Jesus.
Yeah. It's bad. I can't talk about it really. So Sid returned on this is in 2000. So Sid returned on November the 27th episode of Nitro, revealing himself as the challenger for Scott Steiner's WCW World Heavyweight Championship at Starrcade. At the event on December the 17th, Sid failed to win the title. So where... Oh, yeah, so here we go. 2001. January the 14th, 2001, my brother's birthday. Our other brother's birthday, the Dan Taker. Yeah. At the Sin pay-per-view in Indianapolis at the Conseco Fieldhouse, Sid faced Steiner, Jeff Jarrett, and Road Warrior Animal in a four corners match for the WCW title. During the match, he had a near...
Sorry, Road Warrior Animal.
What the fuck is that all about?
How the fuck did Animal get in the main event for a pay-per-view for the world title?
This is WCW.
Animal? Wow.
He had a near career-ending injury. WCW executive John Laurinaitis.
That's how Animal gets in the...
Of course.
Right, okay.
Allegedly felt that Eudy needed to broaden his arsenal of wrestling moves and suggested that he try an aerial maneuver. Aha.
Yeah.
Despite his unwillingness and disbelief that a wrestler of his shape should do high spots, here we go. You've all seen the clip. His leg fractured following a leap from the second turnbuckle in attempt to big boot Steiner. This led him awkwardly landing on his weight on one foot whilst not kicking with the other, severely fracturing the leg on which he landed. Eudy broke his leg in half, snapping both the tibia and fibula. Shit.
Just thinking of it.
You guys go on YouTube, watch the clip. It's not good. With at least one of the bones breaking through the skin, rotating his foot without his input at 90 degrees anti-clockwise. The fracture was too graphic for many television stations to re-air, although it was shown on the following Nitro. That leg break, we better check the comments. That leg break is just disgusting.
Yeah, very.
It is bad. Oh my God, what is going on here? All these comments. Oh my Jesus Christ! So, Miss Long Cock.
It's a nice name.
That's a fantastic. I missed you. You want me inside you? Should I release some juice on your face? Who the hell is this?
What a lovely bloke.
Fantastic. Oh, all right. Hot potato. You were gonna say. Oh right. Okay. Long Cock. Brett Michaels. The Rock. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, he is right. If only Sean did the job for Brett.
Yeah.
It sounds like our.
I have no idea. Oh, Toronto 95, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Your clean-shaven face. I'm about to quiff.
Oh, it's not good, mate. I'm rashed up. But. Yeah. Basically, I don't go clean shaven, but I fucked my own beard up. I had to shave it all off, and yeah, I don't know what that is. But I don't know. Butt knows.
Yeah. You had that problem. I had a bit of a trimmer. My grade, it was on the wrong thing, the wrong setting. So
At least you still got a beard.
this is true.
I got a fucking rash beard. It's like I've been down on a prosy.
Hang on a minute. Is that what you actually did?
Feels it. She had chlamydia down there as well.
Chlamydia on your face. You had peach fuzz. Well done, Mr. Quake.
Yeah.
Okay, so the injury put Sid out of action indefinitely, and he pondered retiring from wrestling for good. And he quoted, "I had about a year left on my contract, and I was thinking back then, prior to hurting my leg, what I was going to do as far as wrapping up my career. The only thing I really wanted to do was ideally go out on a big pay-per-view like WrestleMania or something like that in a main event, leave like that and not come back again. It would really be a retirement match." Okay. A 17-inch, 43 centimetre or 430 millimetre rod was placed in his leg during the 2-hour surgery. Sid later sued WCW, claiming that he was made to jump off the second rope against his objections. Well, to be fair, he did. The injury forced a plot change in the Super Brawl Revenge event. The event was supposed to be Kevin Nash, Diamond Dallas Page, and Sid against Scott Steiner, Jeff Jarrett, and Road Warrior Animal, but was rewritten as Kevin Nash against. It was rewritten as Kevin Nash and Scott Steiner. Sid left WCW before WCW closed down following month after the final episode of Nitro, on March 26th, 2001. So he does, after this, he does the odd sporadic appearance on some independent shows.
Yeah.
However, he does make one more appearance. He does have a match.
Yeah. Which is cool.
It's just, do you know what I love the fact we see him again, but he has zero reaction.
Yeah.
And I felt awful for the bloke.
Yeah. Yeah, and all them people in the audience now are probably his biggest fans.
Yeah.
Now he's passed away.
Yeah. So on June the 25th, 2012, episode of Raw, Eudy made his return to WWE as Sycho Sid in a match against Heath Slater, where he defeated Slater as part of the ongoing celebration build-up to the 1000th episode of Raw. It was his first appearance on Raw since the July the 14th, 1997 episode, and his first match on the show since June the 9th, 1997. Sid would appear on the Raw 1000 on July the 23rd, where he and other WWE legends helped Lita take down Slater. On August the 5th, 2017, Sid wrestled his last match of his career, defeating Paul Rosenberg in Ottawa, Ontario for Great North Wrestling. And there we go. I can't help but feel bad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He didn't go out on the biggest high,
No.
and he doesn't have the best relationship with Vince McMahon, which also contributes to the reason why he's not in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah. But I kind of get it at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to... You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like... I was listening to... I don't know if anyone else has listened to Jim Cornette's podcast this week.
I haven't known.
There's one on there about Sid, and some of it was like we're doing paying tribute to Sid, and the other one was Jim Cornette's perspective of working with Sid. And,
Please don't say he bashed he bashed him, didn't he?
not really.
Okay.
I think he was pretty good. Like, obviously, there's a lot of positive things, but yeah. But I feel like, you know, in some ways, Sid was hard to work with. He's very unpredictable, and yeah.
Oh, crikey, the comments have gone crazy. I went crazy when I saw him return to that special episode of Raw because I was always been a great fan of Sycho Sid.
100% Andrew. Me too, mate.
Yeah. He should have been inducted.
100%.
Fuck, I'm late to the party. Tommy Reeve, how you doing, buddy? 295, also long cock. It's me. I thought I was on my main. Oh, Toronto 95, you dirty monkey. What on earth do you think you're doing? He's long cock as well.
My titties are a bit sore tonight, Toronto.
I missed your tits. Fucking hell. So, I'm just going to read the unfortunate parts. So, on August the 26th, 2024, Sid died of cancer, specifically non-Hodgkinson's lymphoma, at the age of 63. Previously, he had been diagnosed with congestive heart failure and a atrial fibrillation. That night, a video package paying tribute to Eudy aired during an episode of Monday Night Raw, with Damian Priest paying tribute by claiming during an in-ring segment with Rhea Ripley that we are the masters and the rulers of the world. Do you know, I watched that and it did draw a bit of a tear to my eye.
Yeah.
Before they each simultaneously performed Sid's trademark chokeslam and powerbomb.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's fucking cool. Yeah, I'm so gutted. I'm really, really gutted, and I'm quite sad that he's gone. Oh my god, these comments are crazy. Social media sucks. Oh right, okay. Michael Cole retires. He hasn't retired. Sid always got so Tommy Reeve. Sid always got the crowd behind with his charisma. He had a snap in his powerbomb. Was awesome.
It was a lot.
100%.
It was better than Nash's.
I agree. I think Nash's was shit.
Yeah. I think
It was too loose.
I think Sid's powerbomb was very good. I think he's one of the best. Definitely up there. That and the last ride, maybe.
No, I quite like the last ride.
But they're like probably my two favourite powerbombs. But the difference between Sid's powerbomb to the last ride is Undertaker, you could tell he was trying to do the move. Sid was just up, bang.
Yeah.
It looked so easy. He made it look easy.
Yeah. Sid versus Batista bomb. I've only seen Sid perform one good Batista bomb against Shawn Michaels, Survivor Series 2003. And that was a hell of a snap. I think it's all down to who the hell they're wrestling, you know? I agree with you there, Tommy. So, what's your favourite moment of Sid?
Yeah, the obvious one.
Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Me too.
Survivor Series 96.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I wish I knew more about his earlier stuff, especially in his WCW reign. Sorry, his WCW career. This hit the first part of his career. I can tell I'm tired. I can't get my words out. I loved it. Oh, Tommy Reeve. Oh dear. Sid threw them down. Remember thinking of he had killed HBK when he gave 3 in a row. So that was in 95, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's when Sean gave him the night off.
I remember, yeah. He was over wherever he went, and he would come in and beat the champion.
Yeah.
I like that, Tommy. He was the man and booked to be the man. Who's the man? Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, whatever promotion Sid worked for, he was always around the top scene.
Yeah.
Same again, like what else would you do with him? But you can't work him in like, you know what I mean? Him being a US champion or the IC, going for the IC like he did in WWE, like, it just doesn't work. Don't work.
No.
He's a main eventer because of just him.
Yeah. He won the WF title twice in WCW. Yes, he did. He's only ever held a WWF championship in WWE, hasn't he?
What's that say?
Sid's only held a WWF title in WWE. He's never been IC, never been tag.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah.
There we go. Brett has a big ego too. Sycho Sid did not win IC title.
No, he didn't win it, but he was fighting for it. This is what I'm saying. Like, it just didn't look right. Main eventer.
I think we're going to wrap this up, guys. To be fair, because we've covered everything. To be fair, haven't we?
Yeah, I said to you about that WrestleMania 13 main event. I know why that's coming to my head, because they fucking done that on YouTube, that match, on a live show.
Oh, right.
Just after Royal Rumble 97. It was a triple threat. Wasn't it? Did I tell you to watch it? Sid, Brett and Michaels. Triple threat for the championship leading up to WrestleMania 13. Fucking certain I did.
I haven't seen this. No.
It's
Wait
no-
a minute.
Yeah, I know. So it's in my head thinking there is something on YouTube of this match. Sure of it.
We may look this up later on, actually. He had a passion for softball that probably cost him more opportunities. Agreed, Tommy Reeve. But I think the reason for that was so he could spend time with his family. I think he made a lot. I think the reason why he was unreliable to the business was because he wanted to be with his family.
Yeah.
You know, he was married with 2 young boys. Fuck it, man. You know, family come first. So there we go.
And the thing is, it doesn't matter to him because it's fucking Sid.
Yeah.
You think like if someone like Heath Slater or Eugene or Sonya Vega, if they done that at WWE, they would never be allowed to come back.
No.
Sid knew if WWE got rid of him, he could just go to WCW. They'll have him. If they didn't got rid of him, he'd just go to ECW. He could go anywhere because he's the fucking man. It's that simple.
He did have a brief stint in ECW in '98, which lasted about 4 to 5 months.
Look fucking good though.
Yeah.
Them double choke slam on the Dudley Boys, it looked like he smashed their heads.
That's really the highlight of his ECW run, was that match.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked good.
There we go. So, anything else you want to add?
Apart from, I'm just gutted I'm never going to meet him.
I'm gutted too. Your brother, Darren Bloody Johnson,
Yeah.
Dogs Danglers, he met him 5 years ago,
Yeah.
which is very cool.
Yeah.
One more thing I think we need to add before we do wrap this up is Sycho Sid, Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, Sid Eudy. That man there. It's a shame he's not here anymore because he should have been inducted into the Hall of Fame a long time ago. But it's a Vinceism. Fucking Vince McMahon. Again.
he's got to go in next year, right?
It'd be mad if he never went in the next year.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad. They've got to put him in. They've put Vader in. That was 4 years after he passed away. 6 years after he passed away.
Yeah, Vince is just a bitch show.
So, there we go. Any more?
No, mate. No, that's all I can really...
Yeah. So then, guys, thank you everybody who's joined the show. We appreciate all the comments. Follow, like, subscribe, and share the freaking love. We do... I have a personal announcement, I suppose. It's not a big deal, really, to everyone that's watching on YouTube. However, the TDS Wrestling Show is also broadcast on my personal Instagram and Facebook page. However, effective from next week, that will be no longer. The podcast will only... Mr. WrestleMania HBK. Love it, Sean. The TDS Wrestling Show will now only be broadcast on the TDS Wrestling Show Facebook page, Pro Wrestling World, and YouTube, our YouTube page, and hopefully by next week, we're hoping we'll be live on TikTok. We're going to try and get that sorted this weekend.
Oh God, there'll be a load of trolls on there.
It's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting.
How to get rid of this pussy rash?
Yes, you want to get rid of that pussy rash for sure.
Have you got anything else, or you good?
I think I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I just appreciate everyone that's commented tonight. We've had loads of comments. We have loads of views. It's been...
Yeah, thank you, guys.
It's not been the most elaborate episode that you've ever seen and heard from us, but it is
It's hard.
It's a hard one when someone's just passed away and it's off the bat, this type of episode. We're kind of learning as we're going and just talking about the moments that we know ourselves.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Sid's passed away. You love him, you hate him. It's no mistaken, like, he was a massive part of all of our childhoods, one way or another. He was the villain, he was the Joker, to Sean being the Batman. For me, anyway.
You couldn't have put it any better than that.
Yeah.
Well done. Right then, guys, just check those last few comments. Oh, there we go. Right, we're going to sign off, guys. Thank you ever so much. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you on Monday. We won't see you Sunday, but we will see you Monday, where you can join in, and we'll be reviewing AEW All Out 2024. What the hell are we doing, Terry?
I ain't got a clue.
We're watching AEW.
Yeah.
So, and then you'll see us next Wednesday, where we're going to finally jump back on to the In Your House journey, In Your House 5, which will be next Wednesday. So just to repeat that, we're not live this Sunday, guys, because me and the Tezzy Bear aren't available, but we will be live on Monday, AEW All Out review, then Wednesday, In Your House 5 watch along. It's a watch along, live watch along.
Yeah.
Reviewing that as we go. Yeah, honestly, guys, we really do appreciate all these comments. Thank you ever so much. We really do appreciate it. We're signing off. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks, guys.